Hello everybody, my name is Parker with PG11 Kids. Today, we're going to talk about expanding west. Not today, of course, but about 200 years ago. Well, let's start with why did people go? Well, there were many people with many reasons. First off, the Spanish-speaking Mexicanos. They would go to California for ranchos to raise cattle. They would use cattle hide and cattle tallow to sell and get other goods. Next up, we have the gold-digging 49ers. In about 1848, word got out that there's lots of gold in Sierra Nevada. A year later, the 49ers came in to mine it all out. It didn't just spread to Eastern America, try all of Europe and Asia. Next, we have Chinese immigrants. Word got out about California gold, all the way to China. Chinese immigrants weren't just looking for ordinary gold. They were looking for the Golden Mountain. Whoa! Unfortunately, they were a little late. All the gold that was easy to get was all mined out. Up next, we have the Mormons. Now, most people wanted riches, so that's why they moved to the west. But the Mormons moved west to get religious freedom. Even a preacher said that the Lord told him to build a new kingdom in the east. That preacher's name was Joseph Smith. Next, there's Oregon pioneers. Lots of people got Oregon fever. From fur traders, farmers, fishermen, traders, and even religious folk. How, you may ask? Well, not just one reason, but many reasons, like rumors and newspapers and even books. Last but certainly not least, the Nez Perce. They moved west because, well, they were forced to. They were peaceful on their territory until white settlers wanted their land. They gave reservations for new land in the west, but more people just wanted their land. Next up, we're going to talk about, should people have stayed? The Mexicanos were treated terribly since the Mexican-American War, because it was just over. If I were a Mexicano, I'd get the heck out. Next up is the 49ers. They left their families and jobs to find gold. I wouldn't give up that much just to find gold. Next, we have Chinese immigrants. Now, the Chinese immigrants were poor at the time, so I guess it's worth leaving. Now, the gold was all gone, but it's still worth it. Up next, we have Mormons. Sorry. The Mormons had every right to move west. They just wanted to worship a certain person. I totally agree with the Mormons. Next up is Oregon pioneers. They had great reasons. But let's talk about the travel along the way. They suffered from a lot of times, from hunger, heat, cold poisoning, from bad water, and diseases. I really wouldn't want to turn back, but those are some terrible things. Last but certainly not least, Nez Perce. Well, the Nez Perce didn't have a choice. They were threatened and forced off their land. Luckily, they ended up moving to Canada for safety. Well, that's all we have for PG-11 Kids. Stay tuned for next time.